Let's start with the delicate and critical situation in the southeast. The trust posed by the proscribed Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, demand desperate measures, and a carrot and stick approach may come in handy. The governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo, has offered amnesty to members of IPOB in different forests in the states. Governor Soludo pleaded with them to come out and lay down their arms to forge meaningful lives. For some time now, we've said it on this program that this struggle has been deregulated. There's no command center for this IPOB. It has been turned into several other factions that has been acknowledged by even Governor Soludo himself. And I even gathered that there's one other faction that is being controlled from outside the country, from Finland. Very odd, and some. But the bottom line is that in every Monday in Anambra State, people are forced to stay at home. And it has been happening for months. And the new governor is saying, no, this is not good for our economy, and this will be the last of it. So those of you that are the vanguard of enforcing this sit at home, IPOB, that come out, will engage you and will settle you.
It's a very unfortunate and at the same time tricky situation. Because IPOB, according to them, because you remember that just the day Soludo issued that statement, someone who called himself Kanoda Kano, who is identified as the brother to Nnamdi Kanu, gave a statement. He said IPOB was formed to defend Biafra land against herdsmen terrorists. But IPOB is no criminal organization to be given amnesty. What is he saying? That they don't. It is not in the place of the governor to give them an amnesty. But in a situation where state actors, non-state actors, have taken over the realm of the law enforcement in a country, and the governor has come out to say that, look, we are ready to dialogue with you. We are ready to talk to the federal government to give you a breathing space so that we can bring peace to the land. If Kanoda or Kanuta or whatever his name is saying that IPOB was formed to defend Biafra land against herdsmen. But what has been happening in this whole of the southeast, not even Anambra State, is not a defense against herdsmen. It is a war against the same people you claim to be protesting and to be protecting. If you say your people should not come out on Mondays, what are you saying? Everywhere in the world, Monday is regarded as the first business day. And that is why the inimitable fella said, Ojo Monday, it's not Lagos alone, it's everywhere in the world. Everywhere you go in the world, Monday is considered as a very important day. So why would you choose a Monday? Now, the governor has said that, look, we cannot continue like this. Let us all come together. Whether it is IPOB that is behind all those killings and vandalism all over the southeast is not the matter now. In fact, if IPOB were to be people who are defending the real interest of Biafra land, what I expected them to have done is that anytime there is a disruption of life and property, you will come out and fish out those who are giving your organization that bad name. I want to cast our mind back to early 1999, 2000, when in the Southwest, OPC was doing something like that. Yoruba leaders came out and had to come and tell these people that, look, we cannot continue like this. That was why the OPC split into two. And that was why the late Fashewu and Iba Gani Adams now went their different ways. Now, the leaders of IPOB, who are really sure that the IPOB was formed to protect Biafra land, whatever Biafra land, or wherever Biafra land is in their imagination, should come together and say that, look, even when we have this Biafra land, is it when we have destroyed all our economy that the Biafra is going to stand? I mean, I don't, honestly, sometimes I sit down and wonder. The Igbos are reputed to be businessmen, people who have business sense and all that. Why should a tiny middle school now hold the states, the whole of Southeast under its thumb, and everybody is looking? People who don't even, I'm sorry, please. People who even want to talk or who should be your leaders, people like Professor Obioso, you go to his house and you burn down his house.
Okay, before now we discovered that the political leaders, they are finding it difficult to rein people in, not even governors. His predecessor, Governor Obiano, tried to do something like this. It did not work. And do you see Soludo, making headway with this?
In all honesty, I think what is going to work is the application of the rule of law. What has happened in Anambra State are pure criminals also hijacking the intentions of criminals. I'm not saying that the very foundation for IPOB was wrong. But in any situation where a group or an individual turns himself into the law within a society properly governed by laws and constitution, then that is crime. Because what you have done is this: you have restricted my rights to movement. You have told me I cannot leave my house to go and earn a living because there is somebody who is being held by the government. That pronouncement on its own is criminal. How do you defend that? And that is one of the reasons why the leaders, they are saying, even all over the country, you do not make laws within laws and try to enforce it using another criminal system, which is the use of arms and ammunition to prevent people from going out. And once this happens, just like my senior colleague said, in the Southwest, some people hijacked the good intentions of the OPC in those early years. But you saw what the then former president did. He moved in. And it was just a matter of days before these issues were resolved. And everybody to your tent, and then the group went back to its very basic reason for why it was founded. Any area where you see OPC operating, you hardly see thieves going in. If IPOB is claiming that it is to protect the people, then why are there so many criminal activities in the Southeast? Because you can't say the same thing now of the Southwest, especially where you have the OPC and Amoteco. So let IPOB return to what it claims to be doing, not to issue laws within a space properly governed by laws, made by those elected to make those laws. That's where IPOB got it wrong. So if you now have criminals making good use of the criminally minded atmosphere created by IPOB, then what we should do, the Office of the National Security Advisor has a small arms committee. It should mop it up. We have the police, we have the DSS. How do these people get access to guns and munitions that they use in wrecking all of this havoc? Okay, attend to that.
We'll just wait for next Monday and observe subsequent Mondays in Anambra State to see if people will really comply with the directive of the new governor, Charles Chukwuma Soludo.